And that was Yasser, who's just gone off with the drum. We do sketch and character comedy, lots of sketches. To show you how now and cutting the edge we are, our first sketch is set in Victorian London in a gin shop.
There's a right old London pea super out here. I'll come into the wall. Why, it's Bill Snaggletooth, as I live and breathe.
Well, Fagin, fancy bumping into you here. We thought you was never too over the old bucket of blood tap house in Farser's Lane.
Oh, I was, but it collapsed again. They was watching it hanging, and the wall went.
So you dragged your old bones down here to grope the button alley. Old Mother Snatcher's gin emporium.
Why, so I have. And I gather that gin has now become very fashionable. Prosecco is on the way out.
Why, so it has. All the best fashionistas drinks gin now, just like we do.
What will it be, gentlemen? I can offer gin, or gin. All in the pride of Victorian London where gin shops are 2 a penny.
Oh, don't us, old mother.
I can get it right in the Thames.
Our famous old boutique gin that is still the talk of the town.
It is. It's a mixture of slops, food and dishwater.
Oh, beauty! The true taste of old Whitechapel. But tell us, what else on the blackboard on your fashionably minimalist brick wall?
I am rot! A cheeky little number boiled up in the casks of turpentine, replete with the corpses of the found, drowned, of 6 months vintage, and
Oh, one of my favourites, tickles that taste buds like a toffee apple. There's nothing like a week-old corpse with a bit of bite to the botanicals.
You got anything else to drag us down from the straight ten now?
oh yes, much more. And the new gin just in. All of them celebs are licking it.
Nuts.
Yes! A whopping whopper! A cheeky little concoction of ratweed, tar oil, and the bilgewater of 6 different navies. It comes in one of them round glasses with a little paper straw.
Answer!
Well, there'll be plain tonic water in it next. But come, Mr. Fagin, what do you think of this?
Mr. Snaggletooth. Fantastically zesty. Big fresh juniper aroma. Balanced, piney and floral. With a silky mouthfeel as well. It breeds among gins.
Predictably, that is a specimen I'm taking to St. Bart's outpost. I was merely drawing your attention to its clarity. I'm hoping for the all clear. But I'm glad you liked it.
As your body is 90% gin, it is no surprise that it strongly flavours your piss. And in an alluring way. But I do have one small niggle, Mr. Fagan. I can do with some ice.
I've just been to the toilet, the gender neutral toilet, and there's the man in now. Whispering because he might have really good hearing. Anyway, done his manly business in the toilet. And I had to spray perfume. Anyway, my name's Michelle, and I'm looking for a boyfriend, a partner. I'm going to put my glasses on because my friends say they make me look sexy and intelligent, yet approachable. So, I believe there's someone out there for everyone, and I'm looking for a man who's manly, but not too manly. So, like, yeah, if I'm being naughty, like, he'll tell me off and he'll put me in place, and what he'll do is, like, he'll grab my hand so I can't tickle him no more, and he'll say, no, stop it, in a manly way. You know, like if I'm being a bit of a bitch or being a bit rude or something, what he'll do is he'll say, no, that's enough, in an authoritative way, like he's my boss or something, but a caring boss, a manly boss, a boss that I respect and fancy. So, I'm not being funny or nothing, but when I come out of the unisex toilet, the man that was in there before me, he was only standing there, said he left his mobile phone in the toilet. I will just took him a book. He clearly fancies me. He was manly. Too manly. So yeah, like my future fella, he's got to be strong and stoic, you know, like a bit like that Richard Madden off The Bodyguard, who's like brooding yet vulnerable. So in touch with feminine side, but not too feminine. But good at talking about his feelings, but can't be crying all the time. He can cry a little bit, you know, like tears well up in his eyes, but he still looks strong and stoic. But no wailing. That's just not manly.
Good afternoon, sir. Please take a seat. So what will it be, sir?
I'm not sure. I fancy something a bit different. What can you do for me?
Well, I can give you a short back and sides, a number 1, a number 2, a Chanel number 5, a Mambo number 5, a mullet, a haddock, a French polish, a French letter, short and curlies, a shaved back sack and crack and a side order of fries, extremely spiky mohawk, spiky pikey look like a dog, a pompadour, a pimp at my door, a pump up the volume, a white afro, blonde emo, a reverse cowgirl with pigtails, a forward pig girl with cowtails, a ponytail made with real ponies, half horse, half donkey tail, honky, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie Mandela, a braided man bun, a speckled cinnamon bun, hair in a bun with onion, lettuce, beef patty with mayo, SpongeBob SquareHead, the indie rock mullet, Hair the musical, Hair a small town in Hertfordshire, Beelzebub, Bob, Bruce Forsyth, Bullerpad Forsyth Bruce, Dora the Explorer, Merkin, Gherkin, jerking off, your mum, your winner, 1970s BBC celebrity, Shirley Temple Curls, Princess Diana, Paris tunnel wave. It's only a haircut. Brexit mocked up with parliamentary deadlocks. Robert Barbie, new dreadlocks. Kim Jong-il, shaven raven. Colonel Gaddafi, Buffon. Third Reich side partying, and Donald Trump with golden showers.
None of those. What's your name?
Black sheep.
Black Sheep, funny name, isn't it? What's your first name?
Barbara.
Barbara. I like your hair, Barbara.
Not another one. Lovely. You look wonderful in that. You like it? That'll be £104 for the wig, £30 for the consultation. That's £895, please.
Bargain.
Lovely. Have a good life. One born every minute. And now, for some serious journalism.
I'm Thuy LaRue, and I'm here to find out more about a secret fetish phenomenon, baby adults. Babies who dress up in adult clothes and behave just like adults. In secret, away from their new parents, these babies feel an urge to feel grown up after a very long day of the innocence and relaxation of being a baby. Take 6-month-old Rosie. Rosie says, by day she's just a normal baby, burping, pooing, being sick. But at night, she sneaks outside and fulfills her fetish of being a chain-smoking, bitter, middle-aged woman. In the heart of Soho, in a discreet club just for babies called Different Infants, Rosie and others live out their fantasies.
Goo goo gaga. Gaga. Goo goo.
Upstairs, there's a secret room where only hardcore adult fetishists are allowed. These babies want the full adult experience. And no society will never accept them. Meet Nigel. How has being a baby changed your perspective on life? Nigel says he hates being free of guilt and responsibility and craves the futility of life as an adult. He takes up payday loans, eats undercooked takeaway dinners for one, even though he's got no teeth. He's even opened his own Facebook account, packed with fake friends, making him feel lonely and worthless. He's recently had his bank account plundered by online fraudsters. How does that make you feel, Nigel? He says it's a real high, and he can't stop spinning. Rosie wants to get a tattoo of Les Dennis on her left buttock. And Nigel wants a Prince Albert. It's very painful, Nigel. Rosie and Nigel say they want to become parents themselves. Nigel wants to be an absent father and be chased for child support. All Rosie wants is a strange relationship with her kids. Remember, babies are people too. The next time you see a baby, offer them a gin and tonic. It might just be a baby arm.
Character or sketch, you decide. Well, it all started about 500 years ago, didn't it?
It did, 500 years, yes.
We was living in a feudal pre-industrial society.
Pre-industrial, yes.
And we just sold the family cow to a funny-looking man in exchange for some magic beans, hadn't we?
He was funny looking, he was wearing navy deck shoes, do you remember?
Well, our mum was livid. She said, magic beans? Or you made?
She didn't want beans.
No, she didn't want beans before that was that, you know.
Then, we woke up the next morning to the sight of a ruddy great beanstalk growing up outside our window.
No, we didn't have anything else on that day because they were only showing Countdown and it was on repeat.
So, we climbed the giant beanstalk with some sellotape and a pair of barbecue tongs.
The next thing we know, we're doing battle with an enraged giant.
Yeah, the enraged giant was particularly interested in grinding our bones in order to make his bread.
At no point, however, in the conversation did the enraged giant say fee, fi, fo, fum.
No. We get so cross, don't we, during panto season?
We do.
All the little kiddies shouting, he's behind you, aren't they?
They are.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh, no, he isn't.
They're not us.
No, you shout something different, don't you? Tell them what you shout.
I shout. Shut up, you lying bunch of spunk-faced cockwife. You don't kill a cock and drive-by mincing around singing at it like a bunch of twats. Get off! Get off! You're an insult to the accurate storytelling.
Yeah. The only way to effectively kill a giant is with the use of a yellow spirit level.
Which you have to invert to an angle of 90 degrees in order to activate the inner magnetic coil.
Try telling that to the Hackney Empire, and they just throw you out.
Yes!
And report you to the authorities.
They do!
And make you go see a man in a white room who asks if you've ever taken recreational drugs.
Hey! Didn't even want to see my wig, did he?
Hey, you probably didn't even have one. Some people don't, you know.
Here is a story for your enjoyment about Sir Isaac Newton, who discovered gravity in 1687.
Hey up, everyone!
Hello, Sir Isaac! This is Sir Isaac Newton. Not many people know that Sir Isaac, although a great inventor, a member of the Royal Society, and an owner of a Waitrose loyalty guard, was a Lincolnshire man who had a northern accent.
Indeed I did, Mrs. Muggles, and we should mention that your pie shop here is in Gainsborough, Lincolnshire, no.
Happen it is. Oh, that's a nice tie you are wearing. How are things, Sir Isaac?
Oh, not so bad, Mrs. Muggles. I'm on the breakthrough of summit. Big.
Ooh, not the empirical law of cooling. Now we're all closely following that one.
No, that old thing, no. Something far bigger.
Oh, how exciting. Howsoever, it's lunchtime. What can I get you on this fine day, 1687?
As I am a student of logic, and this is a pie shop, now I should try a pie.
Oh, steak, skinny fowl avocado, or, by way of setting the scene, venison and quinoa, pronounced quinoa.
I'll go for chicken and mushroom pucker, the usual. Mrs. Muggles,
Aye, Sir I.
it has been remarked on TripAdvisor that your pies, though tempting and savoury, are a little dry.
Dry, Sir I.
Aye. And in my lab this morning I came up with a concept that may help. A concoction that if poured over said pie would render it moist.
So?
Take a quart of water, a peck of beef guts, a pinch of pig's blood, a pipette of otter sputum for relish, some chicken gizzards, and a pipkin of sherry and boil over a low flame. What do you think?
What a relish. This will change my pies forever. But what shall I call it?
That's up to you, Mrs. Muggles, but be careful with it. It is very sloppy.
I shall call this fine invention gravy. Sir Isaac Newton, this day, 1687.
Be careful, or your gravy will drip down, like a falling apple, onto my tie. Oh, look out! Oh.
Silly me, Sir Isaac.
As I feared, your gravy has fallen onto my tie. Gravy tie. Gravy time! Oh, Mrs. Muggles, I've got it. The gravy on my tie has infused my brain. My great concept. You're a genius.
You are? I am? Gravy time?
Yes, at last I can see it. I'm going to be world famous. I'm going to send you an apple tree. Write it down.
Oh, don't forget your pie, Sir Isaac. And now, thought for the day.
Half Shia. I'm Sushi. Nice to pray animals. I'm the leader of the Pakistani, which makes me go after Punani. And here they are. They're so willing. They are. Fruit-sized burqa babes are just so thrilling. Oh, they're not here tonight. They're washing their burqas. Never mind. What a shame, what a shame. But tonight will still be a big night if you play your Qurans right. Now, luckily for all of you, I'm a very modern man, and how modern I am. I allow women to pray with men because they are in charge. But you're still sinning if you drink alcohol. If you drink alcohol, and you'll lose your chance to go to paradise if you drink it. You don't get anything for a beer. Not in this game. But I've come here with a message of hope. I've opened the world's first Muslim pub and theatre bar. Cocktail bar, I mean. Baroots' big knobs and breadsticks. That sells Sharia-compliant halal alcohol. That's alcohol, free alcohol. Ooh! Now, with real alcohol, you'll lose all your 72 virgins in paradise. Now, how many do you think you'll lose with alcohol? Go on, have a guess. You have a guess. Give a number. How many do you think you'll lose in paradise? No idea. What about you, Matt? 6. A middling number. 6. Now, do you want to go harder than 6 or lower? Higher or lower? What do you think? Chance to go for the car. Hello? Take the pills now. Look, what do you think? Higher, 6 or lower? Higher. Higher? Well, you're all wrong. Hello? You're all wrong. You won't lose any virgins when you had alcohol. Now, alcohol was invented by Saudi Prince Mustafa Bakahanda. Didn't he do well? Now, this stuff will get you totally Mohammed. Peace be upon him, be upon him, peace. Controversial. Now, this new line of Muslim-friendly liquor comes with a new aniseed-flavoured spirit called Abusid, to be targeted at Muslim goths. Now, I got a knock on my door this morning. 2 ladies selling shampoo religiously. They were Jehovah's Witnesses. So, it's an old one. That's an old one, dear. Please. So I went to the ring and you smelled my toupee as a joint. And what do joints make? Prizes! Lovely. Oh, look at the prizes. Here comes this conveyor belt. Tease made. A Lego meth lab for children. Hey, a cabbage and Anne Widdecombe's garden being eaten by Burt Reynolds moustaches. A furry Boris Johnson. Cut me Tory. And the star prize for the best worship wins one of my weeks with a built-in Barrett's roots on Sat-Nav. Prayer is the name of the game, and I want to give a prayer to you. Hair can be terribly tame if you don't use the proper shampoo. It's a good game, lovely audience, have a applause. Now, we have a special musical guest for you tonight. He's special because he's a rocker. Was the office rocker? You decide. He's the one, the only, Buddy Hopkins. Give it up for Buddy Hopkins. But that's the audience.
Hi guys, my name's Buddy Hopkins, I'm a blues man. If you believe the rumours, a drugs casualty, but make up your own minds. So let's have a look at you. Nice, if you're in tonight, that's good. Also, what's going on? I don't have a lot of time, so I'm not going to... Oh, shut up. Do you ever got a tone? No, we don't. Okay. Right, let's section 10 is off. I'm going to perform... Get these in there. I'm going to perform the track from my 2015 album. The track is called The Candyman. It's kind of bluesy, I'm a bit more folk psychedelic rock. And before I start, I'd just like to say that sometimes when you're performing, you can accidentally make eye contact with someone particularly attractive in the audience. It can put you right off. So I'm just gonna check for any danger areas to avoid in the audience. So Yeah, no, luckily no attractive people in tonight, so just crack straight on. Openly tuning. Candyman came by my tent. His bag was empty, but it had a secret compartment. That's where he kept his sweetie. I should say this, but it's some sort of set of Glastonbury. It's kind of a love letter to the Glastonbury of old. Things are a bit more relaxed. The Candyman, he sat in my tent. He showed me his wares and said that they were heaven sent. Then he offered me a sweetie. I asked him how much. He said the first one is the free. And if you want some more, just come and find me. But bring your purse. The second one is gone. The Candyman, he said, go me down in one. Before you realize, oh, you'll be having so much fun. Just swallow my sweetie. Candyman said to go me down in one. I did that, didn't I? There's some nice person keeps laughing to But I thought that's strange, because sweeties taste nice. But he didn't forget to smell. So I swallowed his advice. Yes, I swallowed his sweetie. Didn't touch the sides, but then I walked through fields of green till I come down to the sacred stems. And all the kids was freaking out as they listened to the music of the notes. And they bashed the bongos of the twilight zone. Then everything started going all freaky, man. I can't really explain it. It's still like an infinite firework going off in my brain. Oh wait, no, I haven't explained it. It's weird, man. There's more. Groovy things, enchanted things, they glowed as they shivered on that summer's eve. Unicorns, children with horns, mystic elves doing admin for the tea party. They were like walking paper cups with Benson. I think they were doing it mainly online because they all had their laptops out. Laptops. There were weasels playing with fire, ships swinging on the tires, strung up from a magic monkey tree. And I was dancing through with 2 members of Her Majesty's Constabulary, back of their van. And he was feeding them some sweeties. Then they put him in handcuffs, gave him a massive hiding. But when the magic took a hold, they took off their clothes and they danced beside him. And then they pulled the blues and tunes and they screeched out the campsite. Their bodies were found in the ditch less than half a mile down the road, next to a man named Mariah. They've been trying to get to Venus. That's not a road trip. They're on a space trip. Wrong vehicle, man. Great science. Cheers, guys.
So, I've also heard that coming across as original is key. So I've asked my friends to help me, brainstorm my best features. So here's me, Michelle in a nutshell. So having noted that there's a reflection in my glasses because the lights, what I'll do is I'll look down like that so you can enjoy both my eyes and my glasses because I don't lose my glasses. Plus I'll zhoosh my hair up because it accentuates my jawline. So I'm attractive, both on the outside and the inside, so not just a pretty face. I'm intelligent, both mentally and emotionally. So what does that mean? Well, I like reading, that's the mental intelligence, and here comes the emotional intelligence. I'm a glass half full type of person, for once a better word. So you can say that I have a positive outlook on life. But I also know how to have a good cry and when to have it. But I don't cry all the time, just sometimes when appropriate. So I'm feminine, but not too girly. So I also like slinging on my wellies and going for walks in the park or by the stream or by the countryside. But not as hailing, it's just in private. So apparently they say that it's also important to come across as being fun to be with. So I've got a GSOH. That's a great sense of humour. What else? I say yes to red wine. I say yes to snuggles in my onesie on the sofa. And finally, I say yes to man. Not too man. Apparently, it's also important to being open, to having a need for it. Not too balance. And I think that's what you get when you meet me. Well-rounded, well-balanced, got my feet firmly planted on the ground type woman. But not too firmly.
I am Father O'Fiddle, and I'm here to tell you about the terrible haunting that's number 40 Berkeley Square. This is the most haunted house in London. Some ghastly creature haunts these floors. Many who have spent the night here have died of fear or been driven mad. It is on church grounds, we're charged for looking after it, but no one has stayed here for years. Then one day, Society Pop, Lord Fauntleroy approached me and said he had taken a bet that he would spend the night here, and he would pay to do it. I had to agree, as the staple funds needed the money. He laughed and said he had his trusty pistol and would be the match for any ghost or demon. He settled in for the night, sat down on his chair, and kept his pistol cocked. What he had seen, but swore me to secrecy. He then stumbled away, a broken man. And knowing what he had seen, as I am a man of the cloth, I must keep my word. New sketch. So we're now going to do a sketch that we call Nibble or Lunch. I'm feeling a bit hungry. I fancy something to nibble.
What, lunch?
No, a nibble. Just a little something to keep me going.
So, do you mean get a nibble now and then have something a bit later for lunch?
Yes, are you feeling hungry?
A bit, but I can have a nibble of your nibble, that will keep me going, and then we can have something a bit later at lunchtime.
Oh, yes.
Do you mean get a nibble and eat it walking along, and then sit down a bit later to eat properly?
Yes, how about an egg McMuffin?
What, for lunch?
No, for a nibble.
But that's like a sandwich. So you'll have an egg McMuffin now, and a sandwich later. You'll be full for ages, and I'll have to wait hours till you're hungry again, and then we'll eat lunch really late, and then it might as well be dinner time.
No, an egg McMuffin won't fill me up.
Really?
If you said you wanted to go somewhere nice, say, let's go to Covent Gardens.
Covent Garden!
I could get a nibble there. There's a nice cafe in Covent Garden.
Is there?
Yes, nibbles. We could have a nibble in the nibbles.
Where's Nibbles?
It's next to Scoffs. Scoffs do nice food.
What, for a nibble or something more substantial like that?
Both.
Well, which one do you want to go to, Nibbles or Scoffs?
Either. Oh, we could get a coffee at Nibbles. They do nice coffee.
But that's not Nibble!
No, but we could get something to nibble at Scoffs.
But we might as well get a coffee at Nibbles and something to eat.
A nibble.
Yes!
But Scoffs nibbles are better.
Ah!
Another new sketch. So last year, Chaos Theory were accused by some of being a bit infantile in some of the sound effects that we used. To compensate, this year we've decided to address some very serious contemporary issues that arise in the world of office politics. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you.
Oh, good afternoon, Jacob.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Please take a seat. Thank you for applying for the position of senior account manager.
Thank you. Great to meet you.
You're a bit nervous?
Yes.
That's okay. Job interviews can be a bit stressful, but I pride myself in making these as relaxing as easy as they can be.
Great.
Sorry, better out than in. Right, let's begin.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. 7 cans of cola in the morning does that. Don't worry, let's just be natural. Right, first question. Oh, hang on. Oof. See? That's what you get for being relaxed like me.
Oh!
Oh, a bit of a stinker, eh? Don't worry. We all do it. Oh. Sorry. Oh, spinach.
There's really no need.
See, I'm only human like you.
There's really no need.
Green.
Oh!
Are you feeling relaxed yet?
Not really.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
This is making me uncomfortable.
The interview, I understand, the setting, it's too formal. Does this help?
No!
Oh, we need the real thing, eh?
What are you doing? No, don't.
We haven't started yet.
Oh, no, come on. Oh, please, don't do that. Don't do that, please, no. Oh,
I'm sensing a lot of tension.
No, I'm relaxed now.
You seem very tense.
No, I'm relaxed. This is the most relaxed I've ever been. I'm ready to start.
Prove it. I'm not convinced.
Okay. Oh, no.
Congratulations, you've got the job. Your pension scheme is very lucrative with a 5-year option on stocks and shares. You will suppose 7th floor office.
Hello! And welcome to the grand final of the $1 million question with your host, me, Bobby Showbiz. We've whittled down our contestants to the final 2, but before we want to find out who our winner is, let's meet him! Contestant number 1 is Mrs. Holly McDonoghue from Kent. Holly, if you win, how will you spend the money?
Well, Bobby, I'm going to spend it all on Nana.
That is so nice. And who's Nana?
She's my cat. Nana Paws, Mistressy, Catathon-tronic.
Well, that's,
Nana says hi. Meow!
So you're going to give it over yourself?
That's right. Meow!
Okay, let's meet contestant number 2. This number 2 is Mr. John Wickham from Greater Manchester. John, if you win the money, how will you spend it?
Oil. I'll spend it on oil.
I'm sorry, oil?
Brent crude, $50 a barrel, 20,000 barrels. Climate change is a myth.
I think you'll find the science is settled there, son.
Science is a myth. I love carbon fossil fuel.
Nana loves coal fires.
Coal. I forgot about coal. 19,000 barrels of oil and 10 lumps of coal.
I'm not sure about your maths there, John.
Maths is a myth.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. I love oil. It's real.
Nana's going to buy herself a nice little cottage in the countryside, Bobby.
That is so nice. You know what? I think we'll all be rooting for you. Okay, the $1 million question is...
And then I'm going to hire a hitman and have my ex killed, Bobby.
So...
And then I'm going to have him kill you.
I like it, but I like coal more.
You can have me killed.
This show has been the greatest moment of your career, Bobby Showbiz. You'll never beat it. It's been the greatest of ours, too. I've invited John over, and we're going for dinner, and we're going to dine on your flesh, absorbing your greatness into our own.
Okay, somebody in the audience call the police.
They're all in on it, too.
Oh yeah, even the vegetarians.
I'm normally a vegan, but I say we eat you. But I want my oil more. Ask the question, Bobby!
Okay.
Carbon fossil fuels are the best.
Alright, for $1 million, the first to shout me gets to answer the question. Okay, the question is... Oh, come on! What is the capital of France?
Me.
Oh, yes! John gets his oil! Oh, what is the capital of France?
Germany.
No! Why would you not know that, John? Why?
Ask me the question, Bobby!
Look, I can just...
I'm not interested in the money, only about consuming your flesh for dinner.
Ask her. Wind farms are ugly.
Okay, for $1 million. What is the capital of France?
Do you know what? I'm not sure.
Of course, it's Paris.
Thanks, John. Paris!
John, why?
I was just being nice.
Free lump of coal, John.
All right.
I think I'm going to you open your heart, Bobby, and scoff it.
Your servant, sir.
Your tyrant, sir.
Sir, how are you?
Me a bit tired.
Oh yeah, what have you been up to?
Oh, just, you know, the usual energetic wanking.
Oh, right, still being married.
Oh, yes.
Married, but...
But still wanking.
Right.
Wait, but still wanking.
Ooh, nice.
Better.
You're right, it is. It's...
It's alliterative.
Right. Aha!
What?
Wed, but wanking still.
Even better.
Or wed, but wanking on.
Brilliant.
Either way.
Exactly.
More effective.
The W.
They're closer together.
More satisfying.
Much.
More efficient.
To be honest,
It's well nigh Shakespearean.
It is.
Shakespeare at his best.
Oh, yes.
The height of his power.
Of course.
Lear, not Titus.
What's time on?
No.
God forbid. So, wed but still.
Right.
Well, it's nice to have a hobby.
It is.
Some of you might be wondering what I'm doing. I'm actually accentuating my highlight. Not actually highlight, but actually grey hair. Yes, I am taking a stance, celebrating my maturity, celebrating my grey hairs. Some of my friends say to me, Michelle, how do you sustain such a positive outlook on life? How do you keep getting up in the morning and doing life when your search for manly but not too manly man is ongoing? Well, I say to them, a woman of my calibre doesn't get to this stage of her life without having learned something. Now, when I say stage, I mean I'm in the summer/autumn years of my life, for want of a better word. Words. Some would have said, just give up. Others would have said, Michelle, it's obvious there aren't any decent manly but not too manly men out there. Others would have said, just get a cat and be done with it. Or even, have you tried the bear sex? Well, I say to them, no, that's just not me. I like to think of every disappointing date, every ignored swipe to the right, as a growth opportunity. Each time it don't work out, I say to myself, Michelle, I know it hurts, I know it sucks, I know you just want to curl up and die underneath your duvet and never come out again. And that's okay. And then I say, dry your eyes, Michelle, put away that friend's box set. All is not lost. And then I say, pick yourself up, dust yourself down, slap on some war paint, and ready yourself for another adventure tomorrow. Because remember, there's someone out there for everyone. I believe that. And then I say to myself, Michelle, what can you learn from this experience? What can you do better next time? Maybe in a whole bag of peanut M&Ms on the first date is not appropriate. Or wearing my leopard skin onesie on a date is not the done thing. I thought it was. Maybe you don't want to hear your whole life story before the first course. Or maybe playing footsie under the table in my husband whilst talking dirty. He don't find sexy. See? There's always an opportunity for growth. And a manly man, but not too manly.
I really loved my head never fit through the door. Look! That ghastly blues midfielder has got the ball!
When I hear her sing that, I really believe you will be taking an ambulance home.
That's right. No riding the number 17 bus for him.
Yes, all the way home in a medical emergency vehicle, where he can reflect on what a verbal thrashing we gave him.
Oh, go kid! Let's join in!
Oh, you fat bastard! Chopper, you are really on form today. What is your secret?
Yes, Chopper, do tell.
Oh, I'm embarrassed to say.
Now, sweetie, don't be shy.
Very well, my secret is...
Oh, of course! Let's join in!
I'm so sorry, Chopper.
Oh, no.
How dreadfully rude of me.
Oh, it can't be helped.
Oh, I'm mortified. Darling, let me make it up to you.
Very well. My secret is that before...
Can we have another one? Celebrate! Chopper, are you all right, darling?
Tell us, sweetie.
I just don't feel that was my best celebration.
I felt it, didn't you, love?
I did, Sugar. The passion moved me in the heart.
Oh, you're just being sweet.
You're the Olivier of the Pharisees.
Brother himself could not have orchestrated a more heart-rending celebration.
Oh, you're just being sweet. Oh, referee, only a yellow card. Where's your glasses, you twats?
Oh, my God.
Positively Shakespearean.
Is this a red card I see before me? Oh, that's the final whistle.
Oh, does that mean it's all over?
Is that good, darlings? Have we won?
Yes, but it's not just the end of the match.
It's the end of a sketch.
And the end of the show.
But we'd like to thank you so very, very, very much for coming to see us tonight.
Your thanks move me in hell. Also, please check out our website, our Facebook page, and our Twitter handle.
I really believe they'll follow us on Twitter, especially her.
Yes. And Bunny!
Do come out, Bunny.
Bunny!
It's your time, Bunny.
Bunny!
Thank you so much.